good morning, everybody. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not muted. Uh, I have just gotten back. Well, not just I got back yesterday, but I went over to my sisters. One of my sisters, they help at a food distribution where they live, and they did not have enough workers, and they needed help. So me and my brother zipped down there to help so that um, uh, they my sister wouldn't be one of the few volunteers there. We ended up with 9 volunteers, so that was pretty good. But there was a lot of stuff. We were handling uh, cases of ground beef that were 50 pounds each. We had cantaloupe that we had to move from one place to the other, like huge pallets, 2 huge pallets. There was fresh cabbage, which was really kind of cool, and milk and yogurt products was there, and lots of breads. So they had a very good. People got some really good stuff this time. So I felt very honored to help with that and to help my sister out um, with that um, event. So I thank you all for coming back after I've been gone for 2 days and not streaming um, to be able to help in that situation. So let's do what we do. First off, I'm going to like myself, and I'm going to share this to the Twixverse and to the Threadosphere. So let's get this going that I am live. And let me put my Twitch address on here. Why is that not? Oh, I know why it's not turning blue. Why is that not turning blue? Oh, because I need to do another line there. When you don't do the address correctly, it will not turn blue to let people click on it. It's an amazing thing. So we have it posted over on Twix. And now let me go over to the Threadosphere here, and let's go ahead and post it here so that hopefully we can have more friends. Um, so that is done. So let me X that out. Let me go over to Twitch and turn the emote only off. Um, I do have a bot that can do that, but it does it like about 5 minutes into the show. For some reason, this is saying talk show and podcast. Oh, I know, because I forgot to do the stream, and I made the stream this morning actually, uh, because I was tired yesterday. So, okay, we got everything. It looks good over here. Um, we have, I was so excited. I have 93 followers on Twitch. Thank you all very much for that. Saw that this morning, was like, wow. And I have 218 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate that. So let's now go to our chat. We have Dadman Walking 55 first. Afternoon, miss. Love you. Have a great stream. Thank you. And thank you for the grilled cheese sandwich for lunch. Uh, we got home from church at 12:15. He ran in and made me a grilled cheese sandwich while I was getting set up for the stream. And it is yummy. So thank you for that. And yes, happy Sunday to you, Reddy L. Rennie, I am saying it correctly. Yes. Um, I'm so paranoid now because I said it correctly the last time, but my brain is like really like a still sieve, and stuff leaks out of it, and then I can't remember what was right and what was wrong. And we have Corey. Hello, from work. We'll see the replay. Well, thank you very much for stopping by and saying hi. I really appreciate that. We have Sci-Fi Mommy saying happy Sunday and happy Sunday to you. We have some hellos, 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 hellos. Yes, and Dadman is, yeah, yes, he's doing the dishes and making a grilled cheese, and it was good. And I will say the grilled cheese was delicious, Rennie. It was absolutely delicious. We also have Stream Elements and SiriBot over on the Twitch side. Thank you for keeping my uh, Twitch side company over there on the Twitch side. There might have been a grilled cheese day recently. I cannot remember. And yes, grilled cheese, it was yummy. It's just like one of those comfort foods, I think, grilled cheeses. I agree with you totally. And Tina says, yes, says hello, hello, hello. And Dadman likes bacon in your grilled cheese or to dip it in chili. How do you like it, Rennie and Mombi? I'm going to be weird here. I like ketchup on my grilled cheese or a tomato. If you do a grilled cheese and you put the tomato in while you're grilling it, oh, that's really good. And we have stunning and brave Megatron. Oi, hello, hello. Yes, dipped in tomato soup. Oh, yes. My parents like grape jelly on their grilled cheese. I never liked that. I never heard of grape jelly on green cheese. But they have fruit and cheese platters and things. So I, I could see it. I don't know if I would like it in this combination, but grilled cheese with bacon and a pickle on the side, says Tina the Naughty Dragon. Mmm. Oh, put little bits of Parmesan outside and grill it. Oh my gosh. Or, sometimes using different kinds of bread on a grilled cheese instead of just, like a white or a wheat bread. If you got like sometimes those cheese breads um, that are made, oh my gosh, I bet that would be really, really good. Okay, thank you. I got the name correct. Yes, and we have Mr. Angel. Hello, Mr. Angel. How are you doing? Hodeman says ketchup. Got it for next time. Didn't know that I like ketchup on my grilled cheese. I like dipping it in ketchup, not on it. I was yelling into the kitchen so that he knew.
Aye,
Aye. And yes, lots of grilled cheese ideas. And we have Bucky's Crafting. Hello, everyone. Going to be lurking. And oh, grilled cheese with ham. Yes, I do have had grilled cheese with ham, or like ham or bologna. Mm-mm-mm. And sometimes if we've had like leftover chicken or turkey, I have used it, slice, cut it and put it on the grilled cheese. That's good too. I think almost anything on grilled cheese. Oh, sourdough. Oh, that would be good. That would be such a different flavor.
what's your favorite bread?
Mine?
Yeah, that
Oh,
quick
yeah.
question.
Oh,
What's your
he's
favorite
asking
bread
what are your favorite breads
for
um,
grilled cheese?
for grilled cheese? We basically use just plain bread for grilled cheese. But sourdough sounds good. Oh, you're making more dinosaurs. Very good. Very, very good. So we are through oh, no, we're not. You like rye bread. Oh, that would be good. That different flavor with the rye bread. Uh, okay, Mr. Angel is very, very specific. You have split pea soup, and then you have your grilled cheese with rye bread, topped with smoked bacon and mustard dressing. Mmm. Stunning uses whole wheat bread.
Oh, hmm,
Hubby likes just the plain old white bread.
I'm boring.
The white bread that I took as a kid, and I would squish it all together, and it'd become like paste. Yes, it's lunchtime where I'm at, because it's 1:10 in my neck of the woods, which is the east coast of the United States. We've been talking 10 minutes about you put a bathroom in the T Rex exhibit. They need a bathroom. They need to be civilized. Yes, everybody is getting hungry now. Yes, yes. I agree. One second, I'm going to take a quick sip here and then I will be back. Okay, you guys heard me that whole time, correct? I am wondering where my audio is coming from. My audio is coming from the webcam. Okay, I do not know if I can change that during the show. So I'm just going to move my webcam over here and we can use that. Let me get it twisted around here. I use my webcam when I do my builds. Um, and my mic on my headphone has been turned off the entire time. And I'm afraid to change it in the middle of a stream that I might have to leave and come back. And if I have to leave, then we're going to end the stream. And I don't want to do that. There was no fart. So this sound might be better since I moved the webcam near my mouth now. Sorry, I had to turn the thing. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Yes, you can still hear me. Okay, well, I can take my headsets off then because I don't need them because I'm not using that microphone. So everybody, I'm going to mute just 1 second so I can adjust this without you having to hear it. Okay, I got everything adjusted here. Um, it should be okay now. Um, that's I'm such a dork. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let's start our puzzle. I'm not sure how the quality is going to be. It is the webcam, but like I say, I'm afraid to change the settings. And if it then it sometimes it messes everything up, and you have to leave and come back in. And since it's only me, I don't want to end the stream. And if I leave, the stream ends. So I meant to change it back. That's why I really want to get a yeah. So let's start off. As always, we're going to talk about the Chalk Walk, Children's Hospital of Orange County. They are their goal is to raise $5,000. The walk is in July. I know they're kind of slowing down on their getting their money um, because almost everybody has donated or done whatever they could. So, if you've already donated or can't donate, which is okay, if you could take that link and share it with your other social media accounts and maybe get some other people in. So far, they have raised $3,698 toward. They started off with a goal of 500, then they moved it up to 1,000, then they moved it to 3,000, and they reached their $3,000 goal. And they said, well, instead of just sitting here, let's make another goal. So they made $5,000. So they're at 3,698 for that goal. So, like I say, if you can't donate, if you could share it out on social media, that would be wonderful to help the Children's Hospital of Orange County, which is on the west coast of the United States. So, okie dokie there. That is done. So let's close that. And also, I am still building this Sakura house. We had the last build that we did on Wednesday. Oh my gosh. I spent the entire time working on the waterfalls and the top part. And then at the end of the stream, it all fell apart. I tipped it. And so I basically went backwards for 5 hours. So on my own, I kind of worked and I got the waterfall and I got the base done. So when we start tomorrow, we'll actually be start building some of the fun stuff. So we'll be doing a stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. and probably Thursday. I'm scheduling Thursday um, for it. If we don't, I'll just start um, the new one. But as of now, I have Monday and Thursday set aside for doing the build. Um, So that is where we are on that. And let's check out. We have Emily Gangadine and Sammy the Golden. Hello, hello. Um, and the sound is 5 by 5. Yes, heard the fart. Well, as soon as I took and went to mute my mic to take a drink, and I realized my mic was muted, I knew that I was on my webcam, which was way away from me. So it probably didn't sound great until I moved it close to my mouth, which is just so funny. And we have Delta Ray Studios, KAL Color, saying afternoon all. Hello to you. And Tina the Naughty Dragon says, female dragons don't fart. With my fire breath, I don't want to catch fire. And then Mr. Angel says, so I guess no chili con carne for dragons. And we have, oh, Kateba, hello. Welcome back. I'm so glad to see you again. We have hellos and hellos. And laughing at Tina. So we are good here. I think I have said hello to everybody. Yes, we meet again. I have missed you. I am glad that you are back. So we are going to start our puzzle today. To let you guys know, I am going to be doing more. I'm going to be for the near future. All I'm going to be doing are puzzle streams. So every day is going to be a puzzle stream. There's just stuff that I have to do with the family, and doing the birthdays takes about an hour and a half to do. And I need to devote that time to helping with grandma man walking and things like that. So I will basically be doing puzzles, and we will still have talk about the celebrations and talk about do memes, just like any other puzzle day. But I'm not going to be doing the birthdays for a while. So it will basically be puzzle time. So let's get going with our puzzle. We do the daily sequence one. I don't know. I will kind of try to explain it. This is like, if you've ever played Wordle, this is like Wordle on steroids. You have to solve 32 Wordles in this puzzle. You can do it 3 different ways. You can solve them all at the same time, which if you look here, they're all here. They're all here to solve. Well, that's too difficult to do in a group setting where you guys can help me. And they have the one that is the same as the top one, but they put in the first 3 words. They just arbitrarily pick 3 words, and then you have to go with it. Well, that one is also not very good to do in a group like this. Hello, Time Prophet. How are you doing? When I start doing the puzzles, I don't put chat up on the screen. I will acknowledge them and talk about them, but they won't be put on stream, just so that you know. When we get done, if I remember, I'll start putting the chat back on the stream, but sometimes I forget. But yes, so here we are. We're going to do our puzzle, and it is the daily sequence, which means we still have 32 words to guess, which up here is the tally for the 32 words, but we do them one at a time. You've been really busy and a little ill. Well, I'm hoping that you are feeling better. And Tina says dragons come from eggs, so it's our hatched day. Oh yes, you don't have birthdays. You have hatch days. Well, unfortunately, I have not had any birthdays in our any dragons in our celebrations yet, in our birthday celebrations yet. So hopefully one day we will get a dragon. So here we go. Our first word I always do is adieu, to get as many of the vowels as possible in one word. And we have a U in this one. What's up, all Atwood? We're doing a puzzle. It's puzzle time. So we have a U. And it does not go in the 4th spot because it is yellow. If it went in that spot, it would be green. Down here, you can see these, the kind of like faded out ones. That means those letters are used and they are not in this word. Now, this word actually goes across all of the 32 words, but it's not going to show the progress until we get to it. So when we get to that next word, then we'll show you. Well, the U doesn't go there, so let's try to use a few more letters. I try to find to use a U, P-O-U. We can do, and we can do pouty, and that would use Y, which is sometimes considered a vowel. So let's go ahead and do pouty, and that will get our O and our Y used. We could do pound also. No, we cannot do pound because D, we could do pound, but we'd be wasting a letter because the D has already been used. Oh, have fun doing grocery shopping. Oh, the sticker shock is crazy. So we're going to try pouty. Hey, Chucky, behave. How did your show go on Wednesday? Chucky's new season of his show came out. So we see that the U is in the third spot, and those other letters weren't used. So all we know now is the only vowel is a U. So now we have to, yes, and Devin's, ugh, Becky, try delivery shopping. The U is in the third spot. So we have blank, blank, U, blank, blank. We can't use P, O, all these light colored words here, letters. I'll get the word right. So C, you can use a C, crumb. Oh, that's a good one. So we'll try crumb because if you guys see the C is dark, is light R, and the U is in the third spot, and MB, those are all letters that aren't used. So we'll try, yes, we will try crumb. And Damon says, don't worry, folks. Chucky is harmless, just a comedian here, LOL. And Atwood says, hey, Chucky, loved your show. Let's try crumb. Crumb. It's not crumb, and it gives us no other letters. Oh my gosh. This is going to be, yes, you can use letters multiple times. As long as they're, available, you can use them. I know crumb was really a good word. We're trying to think of what the next word is, Kataba. But Atwood says, hey, Chucky, loved your show the other night. Just when I think you can't get any more crazy, you proved me wrong. If you like a Chucky series, that Chucky, if you like the whole Chucky franchise, apparently this series is pretty good. So what could we do? F-U-N-K. Can't use the Y because funky. Yeah, I mean, it's in the third spot. So F-L-U, maybe flunk. That funky gave me the idea of trying flunk. F-L-U-N-K. Yes, it's once you figure this out, you're like, but sometimes it takes a bit to go, oh, wait a minute, I get it. So let's try flunk. Funky kind of gave me that idea. I went, funky, what can we do with, so let's see if this is it. It is not flunk, but we have a K and an L. Oh my gosh. Once we get this one, we'll have most of the letters done. Grump, G, no, can't use the R or the M and the P. So there's an L and a K in it now. There's no C. And the L is not in the second spot. Oh my gosh. What the hell is this word? And Chucky says, Dadman, hey, I'm a lot of things, but harmless is not one of them. And Tina the Naughty Dragon prefers the Friday the 13th franchise. And Stunning, I think there was something Stunning said and I missed it. It went up in the chat. Let me go find it real quick. Stallion said, I'm playing fetch with my T-Rexes. Fun. Clunk. Uh, let's see. My brain is skull. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. I think that it has to be that. Yes, you can tell. Yes, you can use letters twice as long as they're, ones that are allowed. So, this one we see you here. The green here means that we got the first word. So this is the second one. You see, it used all those. It used all those letters. So we know there's an M and a Y at the end, and there's a U either. It's not in the third spot. So it's either got to be in the first or the second. And skull was just such an obvious word, but it wasn't obvious. That's what just gets me crazy. Um, oh, let me find my celebrations. We don't have that many celebrations today, but um, let me read one of them here. Let me go ahead and turn this light. Whoops, sorry guys. Let me go ahead and turn this light on so I can see. So our first celebration is Children with Alopecia Day. So if you guys think of a word, you can put it in there. Um, I get my sources for my celebrations from 3 websites: Days of the Year, National Today, and National Day Calendar. All of them are .coms. So the first one is Children with Alopecia Day, and this is from National Today. It's a project initiated by the Children's Alopecia Project to raise awareness about children suffering from various forms of alopecia. Although the disease may emerge at a later stage of life and often starts to develop during childhood or teen years. Here's what alopecia does to the body. It is an autoimmune disease that causes the cells in the human body's immune system to attack hair follicles. This leads to a loss of hair in certain areas of the body. However, the amount of hair one loses depends on the type of alopecia one has. And being ridiculed by those around them is quite common, especially among children, where victims are relentlessly bullied by peers. Sadly, alopecia cannot be cured, but many affected by the disease may be able to regrow their hair. According to Jeff Waltovic, the founder of the CAP Children's Alopecia Project, the program was created to support children who are facing hair loss problems due to alopecia. He believes it is essential to shift the focus of the project from growing hair to building self-esteem and confidence. This day really touches my heart because I had my oldest suffered from alopecia and trying to figure out what to do with it. And I remember the day at church. Always wore a hat, always wore a cap to cover it. But I remember at the day when we were at church and during a youth group meeting, um, shared with the group that they had alopecia and that's why they always wear a hat. And if the hat falls off, not to, be startled or anything, and just to understand that it's an autoimmune disease and there's nothing that they can do about it. And I was so proud of them that they did that because they could have just kept it hidden, but they wanted them to understand. So, yes, this day holds a place in my heart. So let's see. I saw some words up here, and we have a lot of chat. So let's see. The first word we have is, I think, gummy. Gummy. Well, let's try. I think that's the first word, don't we have? So let's try gummy. Okay, there's three words it could be. So let's try this one first. Gummy. Gummy. And it was gummy. Yay. So we're now on our third word that has a D, an R, an I, and an A, but not in any of the spaces that they're at. There's no A at the beginning, there's no D or R in the second spot, and there's no I in the third. So it could be any other places. So let's look and see. So we had gummy. Yeah, it's just with alopecia, your hair just falls out and you get patches. And there's different what versions you can have it. It's kind of like on your scalp. Some people lose all their body hair from the tip of their head to the tip of their toes. They have absolutely no body hair on them at all. And there's various stages, and sometimes it goes away. They have no idea what causes it. Um, so yeah, it's a very difficult, especially for children. I mean, I think it's hard for everybody, but especially for children. Um, yes, those are the words gummy, mummy, and yummy. It had to be one of those. And Stunning says, keep my wife's names out of your mouth. Goodness gracious. Um, and let's see, I didn't mean to put that up. I just did. Are you my mummy? Love that Doctor Who episode. I have to figure out abbreviations. So um, let's see. We have I think I did not miss anybody. I was so busy looking at the chat. Sometimes I forget to see who made them. I think we were good. We have Jeremy 5 Russia approved. Hello, how are you today? We are working on our puzzle. We are on the third word and we've already done 6 guesses. So let's see what this could be. Raids, I don't think that's a word. And the I can't be in the third spot anyway. So, hmm. Let's see. Bullocks. No. Yes, it was gummy. Diode. There's we need there's no O's aren't available, E's aren't available um for that word. That has to have an A, an R, an I, and a D in it. Ugh. What could this word be? You can't have the I. You can't have the I in the third spot anyway. Whether RAIDZ was a word, you can't do the I. And it's International Moment of Laughter Day, everybody. Whether a person enjoy, and this is from Days of the Year, whether a person enjoys to laugh, chuckle, giggle, or guffaw, this is the day to make the most of it. Laughter is not only fun, but is a healthy way to express oneself, even when having a bad day. International Moment of Laughter Day is here to show appreciation for the power that just a moment of laughter can have. Convinced that laughing out loud is as necessary as breathing, organizer Izzy Gassel, who is a humor consultant and psychologist, promotes the idea of the day for its health benefits as it reduces stress, raises self confidence, and enhances relationships. Join in on the fun by celebrating International Moment of Laughter Day with a moment of laughter on this day and any other day of the year. So we've got to figure out what this word is. It can't be a DR because the R can't be in the second spot. It can't be drain because the R can't be in the second spot. And that's like erg because I thought and we don't have the N. I don't know if this is a word, but I'm going to type it in and see. Radix. So I'm wondering if it's that word. And I just said, well, let's just type it in just to see. And it does say it's a word. So let's check it out. Here we go. It was radix. Radix. Okay. I don't know what a radix is. Let's look it up. Let's look up what radix is. In mathematics, the basis of a system of numeration. And the rare meaning of it is a source of origin or of something. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I thank everybody that's watching today. I have 93 followers on Twitch. Wow, thank you guys, whoever's done that. And I have 218 on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And please like the channel. Yes, yes. This one has an S. Yes, I think you are correct, Stunning. So let's go ahead and type that in. STEED. Whoops, ED. And then this one has a K, an N, an O in the second, and a Y in the fifth. Steed is correct. Hello, Jerry Mendoza. How are you doing today? Our next word today is from National Today, and it is Dreams of Reason Feast Day. Doesn't make sense to me either, but it's a day set aside to commemorate scientific theories that have been discarded and science fiction futures that have not come to fruition yet. There have been several theories that have been discarded and others have been debunked, yet quite a number of them paved the way for the exploration of current theories. The future of science fiction, while largely read, has not always been one that has come to pass. So we look to Dreams of Reason Feasts, where we explore the science fiction futures and discarded scientific theories. So Dreams of Reason Feast Day, National Today. And it can't be woozy because we need to use an N and a K. So I'm going to try wonky, because that was our first suggestion anyway. And it was wonky. We have 3 letters with 2 that we don't know where they go, an S at the beginning, an IL in the 4th and 5th, and then an O and a P. And yes, I'm feeling a little woozy here, okay? I love that line from Scream. And Jerry Mendoza says, what does stuff from Back to the Future that didn't come to pass? Yes. We have National Ex-Spouse Day from Days of the Year, a unique day that prompts us to think differently about relationships that have been ended. Instead of focusing on the negative, this day encourages us to reflect on the positives from past marriages and partnerships. The day isn't just about reminiscing good times, it's deeply rooted in promoting mental wellness and personal growth. By acknowledging and even appreciating our ex spouses, we can move past lingering bitterness or anger, leading to improved mental health and reduced conflict. This can be especially beneficial if children are involved, fostering a more peaceful and supportive environment for them. National Ex Spouse Day. And Dadman says, hey, Stunning, remember Remedy today. We have quite a few suggestions for spoil, Mr. Angel Stunning Atwood. So we are going to type in. Yeah, I would love to see that the pit bull hoverboard. Yes. Yes, Dadman was cracking up thinking about stunning and remedy. He just needs to put that in the past. So let's try spoil. It is spoil. This one has an I and E in the third and fourth spot, and there's a T and F that go somewhere else, and F does not go in the first spot. Remedy, who's remedy? Right, who's remedy? You were asking it. I'm not going to tell you. Um, you don't need to apologize, Dad Man, because it is also International Moment of Laughter Day. Yes, remedy is a type of soup. It must taste awful. Oh, I skipped National Dolphin Day. National Day calendar says um, this day recognizes the social and intelligent mammals of the water. Dolphins are cetacean mammals that are related to whales and porpoises. They range in size from 4 feet up to 30 feet. There are almost 40 species in 17 genera. They're found worldwide. They prefer the shallow seas of the continental shelves. They are carnivores, and their diet consists mostly of fish and squid. A male dolphin is called a bull, a female dolphin is called a cow, a young dolphin is called a calf, and a group of dolphins are called schools or pods. The United States National Marine Mammal Foundation conducted a study that revealed that dolphins, like humans, develop a natural form of type 2 diabetes. This discovery may lead to a better understanding of the disease and new treatments for both humans and dolphins. Very interesting. And Mr. Angel says thief. I believe that is the word. And it is. Then we have a T and O, and then a C, an H, and an R. T O are the first two letters. And we have Jerry Mendoza says, I can picture, you get a picture of the Joker laughing all day. Yeah. And Dadman says, hey, Rennie L., it's a day today for Raymond and King Dolphin TV. And Time Prophet says, yeah, it's because dolphins like too much sugar in their coffee. And you said the word torch. I believe that it is. Give me 1 second here. So Mr. Angels, the dolphins had too much donuts down the blowhole. Well, they do say it's natural, so it's not caused by so torch. Then we have a C, an R. We have an E and A that we don't know where they go, and then a fifth letter. Thank you. When I was out working the food distribution, my lips got sunburned. And oh, I have a little container of Vaseline that I usually use to put on my lips, but I can't find it. So I'll use the chapstick that I bought. So we have a C, an R, and then an E and A, and then I don't know what the fourth letter is. It can be a repeat of the others. No S. No S. We have look up at the sky day. Encourage us to admire the beauty above us. On this day, we all hope for good weather and an opportunity to fill our eyes with the sky from horizon to horizon. There are many things that you can see as you sit back, relax, and look up. The sky's beautiful blue color, the clouds. Nope, it's 5 letters, and there are many shapes. Perhaps the sun might maybe peeking through the clouds, and many different birds flying around capture our attention. At night, the sky's many stars, the moon, and even the clouds drifting across the skies mesmerize us. Yep, don't look directly at the sun. That is not good. So, what could this word be? It's CR carb. Nope, CR are the first two letters. So, C and R are what they are. I know what it is. Craze might be that. Let's try. I have another letter, but let's see if it's craze. It's not craze. Oh, it was craze. I'm sorry. We're on the next word. It was craze. Craze. Now I would have done crave. Crave, and I would have used a letter. That's why I need you guys here. Yeah, it was craze. Craze. Now this one is CHA. We already know the uh, missing letter. I already typed these in if we have all five letters and only have to fill in one. And we have this one, Skier. I was going to say skier. It's skier. Duh. This one has all the letters, but they're not in the right order. So I'll let you guys tell me what this one is while I do a celebration. There is an R and A that are in the second and third spot. Then we have a W, D, and an N. And it's National Donate a Book Day to National Today. Whether it's new or gently book, if whether it's new or a gently used book, you're encouraged to donate them to your local libraries. If the books are not added to the library's collection, they'll hand them to their friends of the libraries. The friends of the libraries use donated books to load their book sale fundraisers for the library. So donate your books to the local public library as a means to share knowledge with others. Yes, we have a friends of a library here, and they have wonderful book sales, and that's where I get a lot drawn. Yes, time, Mr. Angel and Time Prophet drawn. This one has an RE in the second and third, and a K in the fifth. But yes, the library book sales are where I got a lot of my DVDs from them. So we have World Chagas Disease Day. This aims to raise awareness about Chagas disease. This condition poses a significant health threat, but often goes unnoticed. This day marks the date in 1909 when the first case of the disease was diagnosed by Brazilian physician Carlos Chagas, hence its name. In a moment to remember the fight against this disease, it emphasizes the importance of early detection and treatment. Celebrating World Chagas Disease Day helps to raise awareness of this silent disease, encourage action for its prevention and treatment. It's a call to the global community to increase awareness and mobilize resources to combat the disease effectively. It's a parasitic disease, by the way. It focuses on detecting and treating the disease and advocating for solutions to halt its spread. The day plays a crucial role in the global health agenda. Yes, it's a parasitic disease that often affects uh, young and babies. So, a disease to become aware of. Break, BREAK, break. This one, it has a double letter, FUSSY. This one, oh, okay, this one we don't have all the letters. It has an S in the third, a U in the fifth, and then an NU, and we don't know what the rest is. So let's see if we can figure out that one. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water there. So, what could this word be? I'm not really sure. National Day calendar has National Pecan Day. Pecans are a member of the hickory family. It's native to central and southern United States. Pecan, not pecan, as my husband likes to say, but pecan is an Algonquin word meaning a nut requiring a stone to crack. They are an excellent source of copper, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, zinc, and vitamin E. Pecans can help reduce LDL cholesterol and increase HDL cholesterol levels in the blood. They are also rich in dietary fiber. They make great snacks on their own, but they also make terrific garnishes for other foods such as desserts, salads, or the main meal. Sweet or savory, pecans can add a little glamour to the dish or be the star of the show. National Day calendars. Comments on National Pecan Day. Ensue. 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 Excellent. This one has an S in the middle. There's an A, an E, and a P, and we know no more. And the only letters that are available are the ones that are already used, or a Q, a V, and a J. The P can't be in the first spot. Let's see. The P can't be in the first spot or the second spot. I'm looking to see where they're green up here. The E cannot be in the last two spots, I don't think. And the A can not be in the first or second spots. The A looks like it's the last letter. Yes, I think that's what it is. I just thought of that. Passe could have worked, but P can't be in the first spot. But that's a good word. But it is, I believe, it's Vespa. And this one is black. And this one has a N in the second, an ED at the end, and a K and an I. These are probably going to start getting much easier because all the letters have already been used. We have Perfume Day. National Day says perfumes have been around and used by people for many years. It's not only used to create pleasant smells on the body, but also used to create a distraction from unpleasant unpleasant smells. It's got a K and an I in it. Those are the other two letters, a K. Yes, but I think it's almost kind of become like a generic name for the little mini bikes. Um, Perfume can also be used to create a distraction from unpleasant smells. The word perfume is derived from the Latin words parfumum, which means through the smoke. Incense was the first form of perfume and was commonly used for religious rituals by ancient Egyptians. Perfume is usually made of essential oils. It's got an I in it also, an I and a K. Um, Perfume is usually made by essential oils, aromatic compounds, alcohol, and water. Perfume has three classes of notes. First is the top notes, is known as the opening notes or head notes. When you spray the perfume, these are the smells you initially notice. They're usually citrusy, fruity, or herby. A second is the middle notes or heart notes. That's the core of the perfume. That's the scent that comes after the first one starts fading, and it's usually lavender, geranium, or juniper. The third is a base note. This scent remains about an hour after you first spritz. It's like a could be a vanilla, jasmine, or I'm not sure how to say this word, patchouli. So, what opening notes do you like most? Hmm. Do you like a citrusy, a fruity, or a more herby smell? And examples they give are bergamot, grapefruit, or basil. Very interesting. Very interesting. Inked. Inked, inked, ink. Oh, Dadman said, oh, it's okay. You can repeat it, Time Prophet. And sometimes I miss the first person saying it, and I kind of look back and go, oh, wait, someone said it. This one has a P and L. We don't know where they go, and it ends with an ID. And remember, we can duplicate um, letters. And our final one, well, it's not our final one. We have National Reach High as You Can Day. From Dates of the Year, it says, grab some friends and dream a little. Encourage some family members to meet their educational goals or get on board with co-workers to plan some exciting projects because it's time to celebrate reaching higher. Take a bit of time for inspiration and motivation by participating in National Reach as High as You Can Day. And that's why I encourage anybody that's out there in the chat that has talked about streaming and hasn't started it, start it. Start it. Um, just jump in. You might only have a microphone, but you can do, and you get free StreamYards. You can do a chat. If you can do your games, do your games. Whatever you want to do, just jump in and start doing it because you can wait forever. I waited a year before. Well, if you've already done it, you've already done it. I'm talking about people that haven't taken the leap and they keep putting it off. If it's starting a business, whatever, jump in, do it. Just start it. This all the letters were there. This one has an E and L at the beginning and a WOB are the last three letters. Um, so, do we know what this word is? As Artie Johnson said, very interesting. Elbow, elbow. Then we have fired. Then we have P-O, I'm sorry, P. And then there's a Y and an L that goes in there one way and an O and an N. Careful is you wish for streaming. Is it pylon? It's spelled with a Y, but yes, I knew it's a pylon. And we have TROU, and we can use letters again. So this one is either trower or trout. I believe it's trout. Careful what you wish for streaming. Trout, BOXEL, because that's what the only letter is there. And we have niece, one of. These are just filling in the blanks. This one has all the letters in it, ruler. This one has a UOTA, and the only letters left are Q and a J. Can you figure that one out? Quota, QUOTA. And then we have wager. And then we have a GE, and then a C and an O that go in this spot and the last spot. So JECKO, gecko. And then we have an S, an A and a Y in the first, third, and fifth, and then a C and an R. Scary. And our last one is demure. And we got a green board, everybody. That means we solved the puzzle. Give me 1 second. I got something stuck in my throat. Oh, I'm so sorry. We have skull, gummy, radic, steed, wonky, spoil, thief, torch, craze, chase, skier, drawn, break, fussy, ensue, Vespa, black, inked, lippet, poppy, elbow fired, pylon, trout, voxel, niece, ruler, quota, wager, gecko, scary, and demure. Those are our words in our puzzle. And it took us 41 minutes, 41 minutes, 15 seconds, and 24 hundredths of a second, I guess. So there we go. Yay, we have solved it. And on that note, we have our final celebration, which I'm going to read with you after I mute my mic a second and take a drink of water. Okie dokie. Our last celebration today is National Gardening Day. And this is from National Day Calendar, whether you want to grow vegetables, fruit, flowers, houseplants, or anything in between, National Gardening Day celebrates a satisfying pastime that you will enjoy for decades. Growing your own food also provides fresh and natural nourishment for your family and saves you time and money at the grocery store. As many gardeners know, the benefits of gardening come from more than the produce. Spending time in the garden also provides physical activity and an opportunity to join with nature. The day is a call to action to get out and grow flower or vegetable gardens. No matter how you garden, plant in the ground or in containers, in straw bales, or in a square foot gardening box, just garden. So, National Gardening Day. And Mr. Angel says, Happy Alien Invasion Day. We, Earthlings, no worries. We are just here to party. Um, Let me get on my little doodads back up here because we are now doing what we love and make us laugh. We are doing something meaningful. And yes, it is gardening memes. If you haven't noticed by the beautiful picture here. So here we go. Screw it. I'm gardening. And I'd like to thank Agent Atwood. He helped me. I got home last night from my trip, and I hadn't even had this show done. And I uh, asked him if he could send me some memes. So he sent me some memes. So I really appreciate that. That helped me a lot. So, yes, screw it. I'm gardening. Yes, this is a true gardener here. Oh my goodness gracious. Me buying houseplants. Hey, want to come back to my place and die? Uh, Old habits, I mean traditions die hard. We see a planet invasion reflex. Whoops. And yes, thank you, Atwood. So, yep. Hey, that's me. Want to go to my place and die. Oh, look, I found snacks. I just love gardening. Oh, oh, that's when you want to kill the dog. My sister has a dog, and this dog is so fast. I was up there yesterday, and my brother brought these peanut balls that he made. They're basically just peanut butter, and I don't know what was in them, but they were just like peanut butter and probably some confectioner's sugar. I don't know what else mixed in. And he had them all in this container. One of my sister's dogs, we were sitting and we saw him run into the kitchen, just leap. That's all we saw was just leap and run around the corner. And he got a peanut butter ball out of the container just that fast. And the container wasn't on the ground. The container didn't move. It was like insane how fast he got that. It was just crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, now, would you look at that time? Wait, I got to get a phrase. Well, now, would you look at the time? But bump. You know you're a serious gardener when your neighbors don't recognize your face because that's usually not the end they see. They only recognize you walking away, bending over, picking something up off the ground. And Time Prophet said, "Oh, Mr. Henry goes, no, not the soccer mom, mercy." Time Prophet said, "We used to have a fast dog. My friend said, whip it. And I said, only when it is bad." LOL. My friend, whip it because whippets are fast dogs. Okay. I got to do this all over because I totally ruined the joke the way I said it. We used to have a fast dog. My friend said, whip it. And I said, only when it's bad. You wanted Basil Bob. It's not hoarding if it's plants. Yes, it is. It's still hoarding. That is just, oh my gosh. It's a lot of plants. I'm not sure who dug up the garden. Maybe it was the cat. Oh, that's when you get raised gardens. Gardening. Even evil masters need a hobby to escape the incompetence of their underlings. Thank you, Tin, for watching. I really appreciate it a lot. We have 9 people over on the YouTube side, and we have 1 person over on the Twitch side. Thank you very much. We have 18 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate um, the support. I truly, truly do. Let's see what our next one says. When you see that in your neighbor's garden, are they really gardening? That's like when I walked into my sister's room, they have a body pillow that they sleep in. Well, it was under the blanket. And I thought I knew no one was in there, but I still, when I walked in, I had to, I was looking for something. I turned around and on the bed, it looked like there was somebody sleeping. And I went, oh, wait, they have a body pillow. So I knew it wasn't anybody. But yeah, that's like, what are they gardening there? My wife took up gardening. I wonder what she's going to plant. Had anybody seen the neighbor's wife recently? Yes. And this would be, where'd that husband go? Oh my goodness. Hey, look, I'm taking a leak. Now look at this dirty hoe. Not deep enough. Should be 6 feet's a Welsh joke. Bad time to take out life insurance for sure. Yes, a bad time to take out a life insurance for sure. My new house plant has bloomed. It's a dogwood. Ah. If you're a gardener, you can always say you're a plant manager. Growing your own tomatoes really is the best way to devote 3 months of your life to save $2.17. Yes. If you don't make your own compost and you have to buy it, soil because you have bad soil, it's not worth it sometimes. It is not. Give a man a fish he eats for a day. Teach a woman to garden, and the whole neighborhood gets zucchini. That's so true. You know, grow. Yeah, if you don't, if your soil's not, we have very sandy soil, so it's really hard. And I try growing them in containers, but you have to buy soil every year. So by the time you buy the soil and everything else, it's like sometimes you get a good crop and sometimes you don't. And in Britain, you got good soil. I hate you. No, I don't. I really don't hate you. I hate the good soil. And you grow tomatoes up your ears, you get lots of them. Tomato plants can be huge. And if you can, honestly, if you can get one good year crop of tomatoes, you can have tomato products for 5 years. Um, tomato sauce, all that stuff. So if you can get one good crop of tomatoes, um, you could be set. It's just getting that good crop of tomatoes. When you have a job to do, you do it. Okay. I can't stand it when the neighbors' sprinklers come on and it's raining. That just drives me crazy. Your soil is better for things like beans, Mrs. Yes, I know. And I've also tried growing beans and I've grown like a pole bean or things like that. And I get 3 beans. So I just have come to the conclusion that I can't grow plants except habaneros. by accident. You have a hose pipe ban in the summer. That means you only do water 2 days. And yes, our neighbors, their thing, it sprays on our car, and it's really bad when you need to go to work and it's summer. I mean, and it's winter, and they run the water, and then your side of your car is frozen. Urgh, that is frustrating. I don't know if this is the last slide or not. I think I have one more slide. Nope, that's the last slide. Oh, Mr. Angel, you're talking about a lot of work. Yes, it rains in the winter, but it usually doesn't rain when it's going to freeze because where we live in Florida, but it does get the weather does drop down where it can freeze. So when they're running their sprinklers, they probably are running their sprinklers so they don't freeze up. I don't know. But they have it set where it goes into our driveway and our car is parked there. So it what's the car, the handle, and so it's frozen. And so until the sun comes out or we pour, water on it, try to get it to thaw, yeah, it can be annoying. You just had 3 months of rain. No touch work. See, put clover seed in a box, sprinkle around water once. And don't the alligators eat all the plants and people? They try. They eat the dumb people that go up and try to pet them. Yes, it is year round where we're trying to get in with your work clothes and the water is going and you have to kind of type it. I know what you're talking about. Um, and typos, I understand. And yeah, we're not Australia. The alligators just attack dumb people. The people that don't use common sense. But yes, those are our memes for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed them. Yes, it's a swamp puppy. Let's pet it. In Australia, everything can do, especially the drop bears, the koala bears. But people think they look so cute. Their claws are vicious looking. No, I don't know how their teeth are, but their claws. I wouldn't want to be aware. And Reddy says drop bears are a myth. So, everybody, I am so glad you came by today. I have missed this. 2 days is a long time. Not to stream and say hello to you guys. And Renee says, koalas stick to the trees, lol. And Time Prophet says, that is what they tell you. So just, let's make it a common rule that if it's a wild animal, you don't pet it. I don't care what it is. You shouldn't be touching wild animals. Even deer can give you Lyme disease. So don't pet them. Appreciate them from a distance. That's what we should do. Tribbles, well, if we left Tribbles alone and didn't bring them on, everything would have been fine. But no, we had to mess with them. And then there was a lot of trouble, wasn't there? Well, I thank you guys so much for being here. And I am going to go ahead. Oh, horses and mini ponies at Telford will bite you. Yes, and I guess I should say, even domesticated animals you need to be careful of. Because guess what? They all were wild. Hey, a tortoise would bite you if he could catch you. I took a video of a tortoise and it was hauling butt. Of course, we could run faster, but it was much faster than I thought it would be. But people would sit there and try to give it some lettuce or something. and I could see it biting them. Tribbles taste like chicken. Well, there's not a, s- a small amount of tribbles around. So, yes. Well, you guys, I thank you so much for coming by today. It's an hour and 21 into the show, a 2:21 in my neck of the woods, and I so appreciate the time I had with you today. I have missed it a lot. So we are going to start with our promotions. First off, once again, Team Park Streamers, Children's Hospital of Orange County, Chalk Walk in the Park, presented by Disneyland Resorts. If you can't support them financially, if you could just send their link out onto your different social medias, that would be wonderful. It's chalkwalk.org park streamers. It's right here on the stream. Um, so on the slide. So if you could do that, that would be absolutely fantastic. Also, I'm going to work on getting this build done. Hopefully, I'll have it done by Thursday. Um, it is the Sakura house. Um, the last build I did, I actually went backwards and had to start over the waterfalls, but I've got them built. I think they're fairly sturdy, so I'll be able to build on top of them without them falling apart. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button, as Dadman says. I have 19 likes. Let's try to get it to an even 20. And Renee, you have an awesome day also. Um, I do impromptu build streams, blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twitter at mdadmanwalking, threads at Mrs.DadmanWalking with no punctuation, um, and I will post when I do the streams. I'm trying to figure out if I could set up a scheduled streams on threads so I can also do my promotions of my shows. I'm still working on figuring that out. Also, my morning musings Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m., Sundays at 1 p.m. For the near future, they're all going to be puzzle editions um, because I have family commitments that I have to do, stuff that is very a time crunch on. Good night, Time Prophet. You have a wonderful evening, and thank you for coming by for the show. And I hope this just sets you in just a nice frame of mind before your bedtime. But yes, I have family commitments that's just it's very time crunch that has to get done. So I'm going to take the time that I would have been doing working on the puzzle stuff. I mean the birthday stuff. I'm going to be working in that about an hour to 2 hours a day. So thank you guys for allowing me to do that and not getting all angry at me. Also, we have a PO box. You can check my YouTube and Twitch for the address if you would like to send anything to me, DadmanWalking55, or our youngest Angelo, who is a streamer on Twitch, who just had their 5th anniversary celebration stream on Tuesday, has been doing this for 5 years. So proud of them. Very, very proud of them. Also, you can support me on Ko-fi. Like they say, go over and buy me a cup of coffee. That's Mrs. DadmanWalking55. You can do a one time or a monthly donation. Also on throne.com, those are gifts. That's a wish list I have. It's a privacy wish list. So if you want to send me something on there, I won't know your address and you won't know my address. Throne handles all that information and it is kept private. That's also Mrs. DadmanWalking55. These are some of the gifts I got through Throne. I got some peeing bears. They're Wizzy, Tinkles, and Oopsie. And we have made a little um, a little scene with them with the proper etiquette of men in the bathroom. So, yes, what they're doing now is wrong. You look straight ahead. So we corrected that. I also got Stonehenge and Elizabeth Tower, um, Starry Night, and two Destiny 2 ghost shells from the video game Destiny 2. Um, you can find my live streams and VODs, youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Twitch is Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no number. And as I said before, you can get my streaming schedule on Twix at MDadmanWalking. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it on Threads. When I figure out how I can do it on Threads where I don't have to manually put them in at the time, it will happen. And Dadman says, yes, we appreciate all of your support to both of our channels and Ang on Twitch. You belong here, and chatting with us brings us a lot of encouragement. Thank you for what you do. And yes, that is true and very sincere. And thank you very much for that. So I am going to say to you all, I will see you next time tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the next morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. And remember to be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. And I hope to see you again. Bye bye.